everybody. Thanks for joining us for Knitting Wars tonight. I'm Deplorable Knitter. We have Ann Pinkova, Carol Brown, Mama Nevin, and Holly of Mystery Mouse Yarns. So, hey, friends. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, friends. How are you on this fine Tuesday?
It's a lovely Tuesday. And Carol is the director of Daily Disasters, and
Yes.
Mama Nevin is the blanket goddess, and Holly's Mr. Mouse. And Ann and I don't have any cool titles, so we're just here. So
You can give yourself a cool title.
I do sometimes. On occasion we do, right? But yeah, it's been a day. So everybody's like doing stuff and knitting and crocheting.
Yeah, I'm doing my yarn witchery. I'm once again returned to the baby blanket that I haven't actually worked on since I last looked at you. So
Sometimes that's how it is.
But we're back at it. Let's go. Let's go.
And Holly, what are you working on?
I'm scanning some yarn because put it off long enough.
These streams are kind of nice for that because you got stuff you got to do and you're not doing anything else. I mean, you can do it while you chat, so it's nice.
Right.
What about you, Joan? I thought I saw a cottage.
I am working on a cottage hearts blanket. And for those who watched my episode on Sunday, they know that I'm giving away a copy of this pattern tonight on this show.
Oh, how exciting. Aren't you nice?
I like free stuff.
Well, I try to pretend like I am sometimes.
Your secret's safe with us.
Okay.
And all of our friends.
I like how you're doing the color repeats. I hadn't noticed previously that you are doing a set color pattern and not just random.
Yeah. What I did is there's a color pattern for the top 2 rows, and then I shifted over one for the next row. So
cool.
Nice.
Someday it'll get done, Anne.
It's okay.
It's a big
Did you see all the sewing I have to do?
I did. And I saw that you made a purse, which was very cool.
Yes, it is the cheapest thing ever. But it was just something I want.
There's like buckles and layers and stuff.
I just wanted to.
There you go.
I just wanted to do it. I need to find a young girl that would like to have this. So,
yeah, that's cool. What kind of sewing do you have to do? Is it the bags and things that you make, or is it?
Yes. Here is. Sorry, I don't want to take over.
No, it's fine. I asked you.
Show us.
This is for my summer giveaway.
Pretty.
And
I love it.
It's crooked. You can tell down here that this line is not straight. And all I can say is I cut it in the middle of the night. Mistakes were made.
So that happens.
But
you live dangerously, Mama. You live dangerously.
I know, right? I know. Just a crazy life. Hey, I got the kids next door have a week and a half of school, and then I'm free too.
So do you just have another week and a half, or are you?
No. My I literally live next door to an elementary school.
Oh,
like
okay.
Next door. So I have had times.
I was going to ask you about the countdown, so I thought that's what you were.
No. Well, we always count down to when the kids are out of school because it's so blessedly quiet. But my countdown for my retirement is 44 days.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't feel like it had been that long since we saw you.
No.
I was surprised when you said a week and a half. I got you. Cool.
No,
that's exciting.
Yeah. Like I said, we look forward every year to when school is out because that's when you can get big projects done on the house. And, I have said before, and it really is kind of true, that if I have a heart attack between 2 and 2:30 during school hours, I'm just going to die. because they won't be able to get in. They won't be able to get through.
Oh no, that's upsetting.
Yeah, it's part of it when you live next door to a school. So
Yeah,
our rule, if I was ever going to buy another house, is no pool, no school.
My husband I don't know what's happened to him. The older he gets, the more he's like the old guy with the cane, like, get off my lawn. He wouldn't be able to function. He would just pass away. It'd be terrible.
It is, there are times when it's really bad because, the teachers are like, here's candy, but don't eat it at school. So the second they get off the school ground, they throw the paper in my yard. But it used to bug me, and now it's just like, oh well, we bought a house next to a school.
Yeah,
it's just how it is.
It's one of those things. My mother-in-law, there's a school behind her, and the kids, even though she has her like property fenced off and stuff, the kids still find a way to go through her property to get to the school because they don't like it's like there's another street, so they don't want to go all the way around the block. They want to go straight through because she's directly it's a nightmare. She's gonna move soon. It'll be great.
Yeah. Well, my backyard is literally catty corner to the kindergarten playground. And when we moved in, we had a boxer. And if anybody who's ever had a boxer knows, they love kids.
Oh.
And we had fits with him trying to get under that fence to get to those kids.
Oh no.
We just wanted to play with them.
Yeah. No, that's not cool. But
no. But now we have Pirate.
It's not as sociable.
Oh, no. I mean, no. A leaf blows past our house and he needs to bark at it. Well, did you see?
He's telling that leaf to get lost. That's what he's doing. He's like,
right?
Don't come near this house. Get lost.
Did you see the picture of what he did this past week?
I did not.
Oh, it was monumental. Well, not really monumental, but he was very proud of himself. I don't know if you can see this. That's our screen door wrapped around his neck.
No.
Such critical thinking from a pup.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got critical thinking, all right. Sorry. Anyway, that's enough about me.
How funny. Holly, what kind of yarn are you skeinin up? Are you just, is anything exciting?
Well, it's those the patriotic sock sets that I've been dyeing. Yeah, so it's the
I was just going to ask about that
sock set. Yeah.
Oh,
so I made some and they sold out really fast. So I made some more. And I think there's like 2 left. But anyway, so these are going out tomorrow.
Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good in America.
That's right.
America.
Yeah. Very, very exciting.
Yeah, so I've had 2 not massive failures, minor failures today. First off, somebody messaged me with the Cottage Hearts quilt, and they're like, so what exactly does it mean with this line right here? And I'm like, it means there's a mistake. And I published the pattern.
That's how it always is. I mean, come on.
Like, okay. So if I've emailed everybody whose email I could find, but row 2 in the right after the cast on section, that there's a little extra I-cord bit, and you only need to do that the first time. It's just plain knit on row 2 for every other instance. But I also I'll send you a corrected pattern, and I also because it ticked me off so much that I had to do it, I did a video of the I-cord cast on and the picking up stitches and all of that, and I put that in the pattern. So that's a little extra in there for even bothering to have to do a correction. So like I said, you bought the pattern, email me with the correction. The listings now have the corrected pattern going forward.
I need to buy the pattern for my winter.
Yes.
I don't know how Lovecrafts works, but can you go back and download it now that it's updated?
I don't know because
Mhm.
Etsy is a little more forward on who, because I can't see who even bought from me on Lovecraft. So
Oh, okay.
Etsy, I can go through and look at previous
But
orders.
I think on Lovecrafts, once you have it in your library, like you can get the updates. So
Yeah,
that might be a thing for people to check out too, just in case. I was just trying to be helpful so that Anne doesn't have to email everybody. I mean, not that she wouldn't, but
No, I want an email. Give me an email.
Carol, did you buy the pattern?
No, but I want an email.
Then what do you want her to email you?
I don't care. I want an email.
Do you remember where you used to have like email stationery that you can get attached with you could get like little flowers and things on the bottom of your email? You're like,
Yeah.
my bus
Oh, yeah.
stationery sending Carol an email with the corrections to the pattern she didn't buy.
Yes. I will take an email. I will take an email as a smiley face. There you go.
Okay.
Can I
Yes.
can I be selfish for 1 minute? I will draw. Are we still going to be on at what 3:45? You think?
The show goes for 2 hours. I don't know what time it is where you are.
Okay. Oh, it's
You live in the
It's
past
three-
lands.
it's 3:12. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. At 3:45, we will still be on. See, you
Okay.
guys are living in the past, and I was like, I just had to finish supper so that I could get on with you all.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to see if anybody else enters. You have until 3:45 to enter.
Cool. That's fun stuff.
Should I tell
So,
them how to enter, or should I make them
Please
go
do.
listen to my episode?
I mean, that's up to you.
Okay.
Will they have
I
enough
don't care.
time?
Oh, they should. Well, I don't know. If if you would like to win a copy of Anne's Cottage Hearts blanket pattern, you can go to Mama Nevin episode 122 and leave a comment with a heart, or you can spell out heart.
Oh,
Okay.
that's sweet.
I'm trying to get to it right now. Where are my comments? Trying to see if I'm getting any new comments. Y'all, I have no brains left. The brains have left the building.
Dude, there are some days that are like that. I can attest.
Well, I'm
quite
trying to
long here.
train someone to take my job
Mm-hmm.
and just trying to remember everything I need to tell her is
Yeah,
so. And
it's a lot.
poor thing. I mean, I got to learn it as I went, but there's been so much changes over the 16 years that I've been there that, I got to drink out of a garden hose. She's getting to drink out of a fire hose.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel bad for her. I'm trying to take it easy, but it's like, I'm going to be nice, but you got 45
She'll get
days.
Hey, that's a pretty cool mug you got there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how fun.
I could not
Yeah.
hold out any longer. I wanted it, but when I went to order it, the shipping on it was more than the mug.
Mm-hmm.
And so I finally, I was like, I don't care. I want it. I'm going to buy it because I'm buying everything I can before I retire. Because after that, but she messaged me, Uppity Hobbit messaged me, and she goes, "Oh, I don't know what's with the shipping with Etsy. That's crazy. I'm going to refund you some of it." And I was like, if I had known that, I would have bought this mug a year ago. So
Yeah, actually, when you showed it, I was going to mention that Uppity Hobbit did tell us that for some reason Etsy is wacky with their mug shipping prices.
Yeah.
So don't be concerned. You can always message her if you have a question.
yeah,
See if you can get a better, like a more accurate estimate from her. But
yeah.
don't be scared.
She gave me money back, so
Yeah.
you can get things from her for a regular price.
Yeah, and you showed that off, and Anne and I are currently doing well, no, not currently. We will be
We
starting
have like a
our-
week still.
Is that it? No, we have like a week and a half.
Longer.
Dude, my kid's birthday's at the end of next week. Like, don't rush me. I don't have enough time. You can't say it's a week. All right. I got too much crap going on. I need those extra 3 days. Okay. But no, in June and July, we're doing the All-American Knitting Extravaganza. Because we can, and it's the 250th, and it's like, and that's, I don't think that it's why Holly has cool patriotic sock sets, but it ties in very nicely, and you can like get her patriotic sock set, and then
we love America. Holly loves America.
everybody loves America. We're all doing like red, white, and blue stuff, hopefully. So yeah. And then Uppity Hobbit has the logo, which I should have a picture of, but I don't. And it's really, really fun and cool. And I'll pull it up on here so I can put it on screen, Anne.
Okay.
Did you guys ever make a decision about Shark Week, if it's going to overlap or if you're going to do separate?
Yes. Anne is going to be a benevolent dictator. It's going to be fine.
Yes. So for Shark Week, that we're going to not have. Okay, so Shark Week is end of July, and then it goes to like August 2nd. So because Shark Week is its own thing, and the All American Knitting Extravaganza is its own thing, we're going to do it so that because for the All American Knitting Extravaganza, the rules are that you have to in your project, you have to have red, white, or blue yarn. But if you have all three, it counts double for the chances for a giveaway, for our giveaway to enter. And whips count, and you can do multiple projects in there and all that. But if you want to count it for both Shark Week and the All American Knitting Extravaganza, yay! Sorry,
dude. I'm sorry, but do you not want merch with this on it? It's Uncle Sam riding a shark,
eating a donut.
It's amazing.
Eating a donut with a bomb pop with champagne,
and Anne's flying Dorito.
Yes, I was like, where's the
bomber
donut?
as a kite?
It's in the shark's mouth. He's eating it.
Oh, thank you.
And
it's so much fun
with our flag on it.
Yeah. So,
and I do owe you guys an apology. I forgot to add that to my show on Sunday. I forgot to mention that one.
Oh, it's okay.
Don't worry about it.
I was trying to remember all of them.
Filled out the form.
Yeah.
Is there a form?
Yeah, I think Amy made one just recently.
Okay.
But hey, before I forget, Delightful Works, Susan Smith said that she added some patriotic bags to her shop. So fun stuff. Check it out.
But
Delightful Works, I can't remember. There's numbers on the end of her name.
I think it's 3113.
That sounds
Something
right.
like that.
Yes.
So, but anyways, we're going to No, it's okay. It's a long and rambling thought, which there's sharks in the middle, and you know how excited I get. But there's anyways, we're going to hold off the giveaway for the All American Knitting Extravaganza. So if your project is a part of Shark Week, we can hold on the extra 2 days for you to submit it.
Yeah.
It's a big old puppy.
If it's a Shark Week thing, it counts.
But all the Shark Week rules are the same. Like you have to start and finish your project in the week and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. But if people want to double up with their Shark Week project and the knitting extravaganza, we're going to allow them the extra 2 days to finish it. So,
okay.
Because it just seemed like there's so much of an overlap. It's not like it's like the last day and then a whole week. It's almost the exact same time. So.
And, special dispensation for Shark Week. Like, okay, we can.
Mrs. Bennett says she got a shirt and stickers.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
But yeah, we have not, well, I mean, it's not even June yet to start with our first knit along. So we have not yet announced what the theme for Shark Week is going to be. But
let me think.
Will it tie in? I don't know.
It might, but you guys know Anne, and her brain does not work the same way as many other people's does. So you never know. It could be a complete surprise. Yeah, whatever. We'll find out. But no, it's
I'm looking
exciting.
forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I'm using my octagon needles.
I don't know about those.
They're from Brick House.
Okay.
And they are kind of what's the name of that really expensive brand that went out of business, but now Chowgu's going to do them? Signatures.
Okay.
They're kind of signature like because you can get the shorter needle,
Mm-hmm.
but they have this little house on the end of all of them.
Aw.
For real?
Yeah, all
I
of
thought
the
that those
straight
are just
ones.
stitch stoppers.
No, all of the straight ones have this little house on it. It's called Brick House, but I don't know if you can see. I doubt if you can see. But see, they're octagon shaped.
I can see the little ridges on them.
Yeah,
I love
so-
not circular needles. I
Yeah,
usually use
so
square
it's-
ones, but
Yeah. When I'm working on one of these projects, I don't know why. I just like to, like the memory blanket and stuff. I like to use straights.
Mhm.
So anyway,
what's in Uncle Sam's right hand? And
The B2 bomber
yes.
or the champagne with the bomb pop in it.
I don't know.
The man's
Well,
only got
one
two.
is B2 bomber, and the other one is a champagne with a bomb pop in it, and it's just because they're fun. Bomb pops are very 4th of July patriotic. Like I always buy them for my kids, when we're having people over for picnics. So whatever.
what's flying above?
Well, he's holding a kite, like he's got a kite string on the B2 bomber, like it's
like he's Benjamin Franklin, but no.
but with a bomber, as opposed to a key and a kite. So
Those planes are so cool. We've
Anne
seen
really
them a
likes them.
couple of times out here because they're built out here.
Oh, really? That's cool.
I think so. Somewhere in California. But
Yeah.
it's so much fun around here. We have another fire going.
Oh, good Lord, really?
Yeah, we can see the smoke from our house, but
That's not a good time.
we have what we call a river here. But it's like a trickle.
Right.
And people who do not own homes sometimes live in said riverbed.
Oh.
And unfortunately, they are known to start fires.
Oh, interesting.
So, fun.
That's Holly, what are you gonna knit?
Oh,
I said, what are you
this
gonna
is my
knit?
cottage heart quilt.
Yay! We can be
for
cottage heart buddies.
Excuse
That's
me,
right.
but Anne, is this some sort of infomercial for your pattern?
It is a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Was I planning that? Yes.
When she asked me to come on, I was like, okay, well, I got to work on my cottage heart because
That's so
I'm
funny.
not good like Holly. I work on 47 projects at the same time, and so it takes a long time for stuff to get done.
That's what I do too. Want to know what I'm
Yours
working
is
on
more
right
done
now?
than me.
Here.
What row are
So-
you on, Joan?
I am not very far along.
Well, I'm not either. You're farther than me.
3, 4. I've also been working on it longer than you.
Well,
It happens.
Whoops.
But
Because I was the main person that talked her into doing this pattern.
oh well, good
That's
job.
funny.
Holy glitter, Batman.
So I am not knitting or crocheting this week because I am going to put 3 hems into this prom gown by hand. And then I have to sew in all the horsehair by hand. Oh, it's stuck to my hair because there's that much glitter on it.
Wow.
And it has a train on it, which means I get to do a bustle. Like, it's going to be
Ooh.
fun, but I only have this week to work on it. And
It's
yeah, I should probably,
beautiful.
yeah. Well, one of my friends from our co-op said, "Hey, you used to make wedding gowns. Do you want to hem this dress?" And I was like, maybe. And I should have known. It's always harder than you think it's going to be. I looked at the picture. I'm like, oh, it's only 2 layers. No, it's 3 layers. Oh, it's, it's the girl is like a foot shorter than this dress is. So like, it's a lot more to it than I thought. That's okay.
I wouldn't know how
Excited.
that is.
No?
5 foot tall if I stretch.
Yeah.
When you were talking about, I don't want my kids to be shorties on Saturday, I was like, hey, we have our place.
But in my family, we're all kind of tall. And so it's just, it is what it is. I think my 13-year-old is like 5'4", something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing all right.
We
Yeah.
measured our kids at 2 years old and doubled
Mhm.
it to see what their height was going to be. And they came out as like 5'6". We were ready to throw a party. We were
Yeah.
thrilled because my husband's 5'4".
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
so
My
5'6".
mom is like 5'4", and my stepdad is like 5'5". And every time I drive their car, he says, "Oh, a grasshopper was in here," because I have to move the seat so far back. It's funny. It's just a little, stupid, but
It's like when my son borrows my car. He changes all the settings.
Jerry says sparkle, sparkle.
yes, shorties have their place. It's down in front. There you go. Yes, sparkle, sparkle. I need to find my thread though, because I've got to baste in this hem before all the pins fall out, because it's like this top layer is like tulle with beads on it. So I've got to, I guess I'll start it since we're sitting here. I don't want to.
I prefer to think of myself, instead of being a shorty, I prefer to think of myself as fun sized.
But let's see.
Oh, but as Joan was saying before, with sorry, it being her fault that I made the cottage hearts quilt. Yes, because I had just made the coffin quilt, and we were sitting around chatting after knit night, and Therese was there. I forget who else, and they're like, coffins though, Anne, coffins. Like that's not a cool thing to knit. I'm like, well, it is though. And it's like, how about other things like, stars and I'm like, that's a lot involved in that. And Joan found it was a picture of a sewn quilt, and it was just a couple of blocks together. And she's like, look, interlocking hearts. I'm like, that's perfect. But at the same time, like she had just showed me, like, it was just one little picture. And the whole geometric thing of how they have to fit if it's in square was not immediately apparent. So I was sitting there with graph paper going like, okay, if I do this, okay, and I have to keep, oh man, and like, okay, repeat of 8. We can do a repeat of 8, but I was sitting there for a while going like, how far is this going to go? Like how
She was so cute though. Once she got the idea, it was like, she's ready to do those calculations, weren't you?
or something.
There were a lot of calculations from what I understand.
Yes.
Math is hard.
I've apologized profusely.
So, Anne, after this one, that diamond one that we discussed should be really easy, right?
Oh gosh, there's another one?
Just think.
There was just a theoretical idea of one, but
I think so. I think, wasn't it like
I would be up for it.
I think it was like
I think
Jane
I
Austen
know
quilt, wasn't it?
which
That it was like a tall, thin diamond,
Yeah.
or was it something else?
I saw
don't
somebody
know.
that made a diamond, something like that, and she used an octagon, and then at the end of the octagon, instead of having it go across, she just had it meet, and it was a diamond. I
Interesting.
don't know. But come on, Anne, get on that.
Just without another one.
Give the girl a minute. She just finished this thing, guys.
And I'm just finished this one, and it's like, and I'm already waiting for the feedback. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna happen. I thought everything is perfect, but I'm always wrong, so that's okay.
Have you sold quite a few copies? I hope.
Oh, a few, yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
I like money. I'm a big fan.
Well, and after all that hard work, more than money, I'm happy that you're hopefully, you know. I was apparently drunk when I was pinning this. I just want y'all to know. Because this line is not even close to straight, and I'm not sure what I was doing.
Oh no.
God. Maybe tonight's not the time to work on this. Oh man.
But so Carol, what's up with you lately? What have you been up to?
I've been marketing a lot, reaching out to people, being like, do you want to support children in hospitals for less than the latte at Starbucks? So that's been my thing.
Making the rounds.
Oh yeah.
That's a good line.
Yeah, if at any point I have ever probably spoken to or looked at you, you may have gotten an email from me recently being like, "Hey, what are you doing? Can you do this instead? Like, can you help me out here a little bit?"
Mm-hmm.
But I've done a lot of in-person networking in the last week, and I'm very tired, socially tired.
I forgot to mention you on Sunday, but I did put it in my notes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, I'm all about the kiddos.
Yeah.
Unless they walk across my lawn.
I'm pretty sure these ones are still in the hospital, so you're good.
Yeah. Well, I work
They're still in the hospital, and each and every one of them know to throw their garbage away. We made sure.
Yes.
I work for a medical institution, and we have our own children's hospital.
Oh.
And we have a Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to one medical advocate, and because it was at the networking thing, I was like, hey man, like, not to be weird, but like, I'd like to, with the charity, I'd like to see if maybe we can connect with your pediatric area and, help those kids there. And she's like, oh, I don't have any contacts in pediatrics. And I was like, I thought you were the hospital advocate. And she was like, I am. And I was like, but you don't have a referral to the pediatrics. And she's like, I should probably get one of those. And I was like, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
Oh, man.
I want to get all up in your business, but also.
Yeah, like,
you're part of the job description, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else you're missing? Heart hospital, maternity ward, anybody else you haven't spoken to?
Yeah, and I was going to be like, I mean, not like you guys don't actually have to buy anything. We just show up and give it to you. Like that's how it works. So I'm not trying to like sleazy salesman you, but also at the same time, like, why do you not have a referral?
That's weird. I have to get my overly concerned planner and write down that I want to get Carol's book, because every time we talk about it, I then go and do other things and I never remember. I stopped using it. I stopped using the overly concerned planner and my life went off the rails. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't know where I had to be. I messed up things and I'm back on it. And it's much better already, even after just a couple days. So
I feel that. Yeah, my planner stopped working last week and I got a little upset. So
how can it stop working?
Well, so
it's not paper.
It is not. Nope, it's digital. And Microsoft does this thing where it's like, would you like us to back up things on the cloud? And I said, no, I don't want you to. And then it was like, okay, so we're backing things up on the cloud, and took my entire planner and jumbled it.
No.
Yeah. And so
that's not nice.
No. But I spent the weekend finding a new software and familiarizing myself with it. And I feel much stronger with it as I give it the side eye right now.
Carol, I'd like to present this to you. It's a planner. It has these things in it, and then you write on it, and then I'm just saying.
No, I've tried the paper planner thing, and sometimes, unfortunately, I just need to get up and move very quickly and not trudge my book with me. So.
No, I get it. I'm just teasing you.
No,
But
tease away. It's fine. I've spent at least the last 5 years trying to find planner piece, as we call it, and yeah.
Whatever works for you.
yeah.
Because I like the idea of handwriting because I know it's better for your brain and memory retention. But like sometimes I just want to just grab my phone and walk out the door. That's all I want to do.
Yeah. See, I've carried a paper planner for so long that I put stuff in my phone, but then I don't remember that I put it in my phone, and then it's kind of like, eh. The mom for the girl, for this dress girl, she has 7 kids. She pulled out this planner the other day, and it had like slots for every kid, and I'm like, how do you do anything? Like mine has like 3 things on one day, and I'm like, this is a lot. I've got a lot going on. And she's got like 42 things, and I'm like, you're amazing. But
sorry, I'm looking with Hallowed Angel like Caro, still doing networking. She's like,
yeah. You want a receipt? I can get you a receipt. Let's go. Yeah,
I can do it. But yeah, everyone knows I'm a paper girl, and also I don't necessarily have all that much to plan. But my phone stuff, I very rarely have any sort of a phone alert for anything. But there was this Zoom meeting thing for this book, the Malcolm Guite book, that it's printed through Rabbit Room. So there was this little meet and greet with the author, so you could ask questions. I'm like, that's great, I want to go. That was like the worst online system to join a Zoom meeting. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It was like $10 to join this Zoom meeting. And like they didn't send an email out until like 10 minutes beforehand. So I'm sitting there going like, okay, like, dude, where's my link? And yeah, it was, and I know I'm not very good at websites myself, but I'm like, guys, get it together. What's going on here?
Yeah. Because I was saying to Anne, sometimes I send the link out for this like 10 minutes before, but generally everybody like knows where to get the link, and it's not like a thing.
We're well trained now. We're well trained.
Yes.
Some
In
of
the beginning, I was
us
more nervous.
who are not as bright tried to click on the link that Anne gave everybody to watch the show. I don't know who could have done that.
When Anne was here,
Mm-hmm.
remember when you were here and I was trying to do the live on Sunday night when I picked you up?
Mm-hmm.
And I made 2 things. I accidentally sent out the link for everybody to join, like to come on as guests, like on my story on Instagram. Like, I don't know what I was doing. We all have our times. Don't worry. I deleted the wrong one. Oh, it was a nightmare. Anyway, yeah.
It's been.
But see, I have my overly concerned planner, and it just reminded me that I am teaching crochet at the library tomorrow and Thursday night, and I forgot.
Surprise!
I knew it earlier today, but it had totally slipped my mind now.
Well, I hope you win.
Win?
Yeah.
What am I going to win?
I don't know. People will learn crochet. Like,
I'm not going to be winning. I hope the students win.
So DK, when you teach a beginner crocheter, what do you start with? I mean, besides chaining.
I actually start with a slip knot because I have found a lot of people don't know how to do that. I start with a slip knot, and then we chain, and then we go into a single crochet, and then we go into a double. And I usually, like at the library, I usually have them make like a dishcloth so that if they go from single crochet to double crochet on the same project, since we're only together for 2 nights, it's not like totally weird because it's a dishcloth and it doesn't matter. But yeah. And then like sometimes I have people who like have done it before and they need a refresher. So then I will like, if they want to learn more, I will try to work with them. It kind of just depends on the students. I always go in assuming they know nothing. And we start with learning how to make a slip knot, because I had one girl in one of my classes up and down. I know how to make a slip knot. I know how to make a slip knot. She was just making knots in the yarn. Yeah. And I'm like, so I have refined it quite a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I have like a little template I use. like me being super disorganized, I still have like this is where we start and this is what we do. And I have a little dishcloth pattern I wrote up. And if you want it, I can share it with you because
sure.
it's nice. I use it. It's how we start at co-op too for when I teach crochet there at the homeschool group.
Because
But
I have a knit night at my local police station, which is usually where I am during this show because it's every other week and it always lines up. But we had to we got offset a week, so it worked out. So and usually I'm doing knitting, but there was one of the spouses came and they wanted to do crochet, and she had done some before, so I started teaching her how to do a granny square, and she did okay, but like it kept not being square. But it would be nice to have a super beginner project, you know.
Yeah. Like when I teach at co-op, I start with like just the same way, just like, and you know, it goes in and out and it's not, the sides aren't even. And I try to help them learn how to fix that. But also it's kind of like, this is how you start. Everybody starts with a trapezoid. Like it just is what it is. And, you know, but granny squares are difficult. I had a fairly advanced crochet class this year and we made granny square chickens and some of the kids could not get it.
Well, it's a lot of skills. Yeah, it's a lot of different skills.
So yeah, it's granny squares aren't awesome in my opinion. Like after we did dishcloths, we did coasters, like so that they kind of like started learning how to increase in a circle because most of the kids wanted to learn how to do the animals.
Right.
So we did coasters and then we made like flat. There's a place called 3 a.m. Designs, something. I can look it up, but they have like the animals that are flat and then you seam the two pieces together. So you're kind of like increasing and decreasing with like double crochets. And so like we do a lot of projects like that to kind of get them used to like how to use their stitches. So, and apparently there's a Secret Yarnery on YouTube has a video how to keep your granny squares square. But I prefer to kind of go through. Oh, here, I can put that back up so you guys can see it. I prefer to go through like getting them really confident with like single crochet, double crochet and everything before we start doing anything else. Cause if they can't do that, then everything is hard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's really interesting when you teach, you know, a beginner, there are beginners like, well, with knitting or crochet who are, you know, they really get it right away and they just zoom off. And then there's ones who are make the same mistakes over and over again.
That sounds
and
like
always
me.
dropping stitches or adding stitches. I think that's the biggest thing. And so I don't know. It's really interesting.
Yeah. At the library, I think it was the last class I taught. Or maybe it was 2 classes ago. They all run together. But there was one woman who she wanted to learn so bad. And she just could not get it. And she was so frustrated. She was like, I'm not coming back tomorrow. I'm not doing it. And we were like, come back. And she came back the second night and like, she finally like started to click for her and everybody was like cheering for her. It was a lot of fun. Like, it's so fun to see the people, you know, because she was really, really discouraged and she was kind of like crying. Cause she was like, you know, my mother-in-law wanted to teach me and I didn't want to learn from her and now I can't. And I'm like, you know, I was like, I wish I could make it easier. I don't, you know.
Well, for adults, I feel like there's sort of an attitude sometimes like if I'm not good at it right away, it's not meant to be. And you really have to teach them like you're teaching your body to do a new thing and you need to be patient, you know, and let your muscles figure it out. So.
Well, and for that woman, the class, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say in the class, we happen to have like most of the people already knew a little bit of crochet. So she already felt like really behind of everybody else. And I'm like, and a lot of people look at me and they're like, but you're so good at it. And I'm like, I've been doing this for like 35 years. Of course I'm better than you are. It's just, you know, but it's hard when you're an adult because you expect to be able to do things well, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's like you don't learn to play the piano overnight.
Right.
Yep.
You got to practice. So.
I think people look at crochet and they're kind of like, oh, that's not that hard. You know, old ladies do it and stuff. They don't think about the old ladies been doing it since they were like 10. You know, my 10-year-old crochets. Yeah.
That's me. I've been crocheting for 56 years now.
Good for you.
So, do I have anything to show for it? No.
Yes,
But
you
I'm
do.
happy.
You have a
You
lot
have
of blankets.
Many blankets.
You're the coziest person
You
in the
know,
world.
I want to encourage, and live in Southern California. This is the modern Granny Square.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And
I
it
want to make one of
is
those.
Super simple. Super. Okay. I'm trying to find my spinner because it is time.
Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that.
It's time, friends. It's time.
Okay.
Let me
Everybody
see.
ready?
Bigger? Go for it.
There we go.
Emily.
Emily,
Yay.
please email me at mommannevin, MOMMA, at gmail.com. Mama Nevin. Oh, Lord. I can't even say my own name.
It's the same as the name down there at gmail.com.
That is correct.
Or is it?
Thank you.
Well, I hope so, unless she spelled it wrong. We can fix it if we need to.
Okay.
No, that is my name. So email me with your and I will send you back the pattern. And thanks
How
for
fun.
playing.
Yay. It's exciting.
You're a winner.
Yay for winning.
You know, I got to tell you, giving away patterns is much easier than mailing out stuff.
Yeah.
Because I can give somebody a pattern for less than what it costs to mail a bag. So I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not good at mailing stuff out. If anybody has ever noticed that Anne has all the prizes now, once upon a time, I used to also give away prizes, but I don't anymore because I never remembered to mail them. So I didn't have my overly concerned planner.
I did run across some shark fabric today, just in case.
Oh. Well, that's exciting.
Well, I mean, in case, you'd like to give the bag to somebody, just let me know.
I mean, we may or may not be incredibly open to that.
Okay.
And I like how you were like, she was trying to play hard to get for a second, and then she remembered that she doesn't.
Oh, I just don't know. Absolutely, yes. Please send it to me. Thank you.
Yes, I will. I will send it to somebody in need of a shark bag who is also one of prize.
Okay, so I'm going to see if Emily emails me before this show is over.
Yay, go get it, Emily.
Emily is, she's someone that watches both of us, right? That name is familiar to me.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully she sees it.
Mm-hmm.
The last people, all of my people come from you, I think. And I've been I think YouTube is playing games with me because I'll gain like 3 followers and then I'll lose 3. And then I'll gain 3 and then I'll lose 3.
YouTube does that a lot.
Yeah, there's weird things that happen.
Sometimes
Whatever.
I get followers and I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, there's nothing interesting on this channel.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing your channel again.
I am, but I'm still like, it's like playing with me or watch me play Stardew. So I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, what's happening that you want to watch me plan my week? Like,
I don't know.
Of course they do.
Like, how busy are you? Well, I am in fact very busy. I just didn't know you wanted to be busy with me. Like, okay, let's plan, guys. Let's go.
I don't know. I've watched a couple of your planning streams and I am fascinated.
Oh yeah, the last one.
I think I need to watch one.
You can, but I promise the next one won't have Danny show completely blitzed out of her mind.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh man, she showed up. She would.
Wow.
Yeah, she didn't warn me. She just showed up, and I was like, "Oh no, I can't just kick you out." Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I watch you for your puppies.
Oh well, at least they serve a purpose, right?
Well, a lot of people watch me just to hear what Pirate's done to me lately.
What new screen doors you broken?
I guess that means I have to put you on the camera more. What do you think? Do you want to be on the camera more?
So cute.
Maybe? Wag your tail for yes. Okay, I saw one tap. That's consent.
But yeah, and I don't think we've seen
They're
Watson
so
for a
cute.
while. But we saw them a lot during the Christmas ones. You saw your dogs.
Yes. No, he's still around, making a lot of noise when he shouldn't be.
Isn't that their job? Kids and
Yeah.
animals?
I think it was 2 episodes ago that there was like the slightest whining noise in the background. I assume it was Watson. But I
sure
was
it was.
sitting there and I'm like, is there something wrong? And then I'm like, pause the video to listen. I'm like, oh, it's the video. Oh, okay. All right.
And you weren't the only one apparently that thought that, which is funny. But
That's funny. I'm thinking about doing some vlogs in July. Because July is, well, I mean, obviously this is a big July, but July is my least favorite month because it's the middle of summer. I mean, I like July 4th, and then after that it's like just hot. So I'm thinking about vlogging to sort of try to boost it up a little bit, you know.
Okay.
Make it better somehow.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, will you do it every day or that kind of thing?
I'll probably try to do it every day, and then if I don't have enough content on one day, I'll put a few together.
Yeah. Because I mean, as much as I don't always love to do this, I really enjoyed doing it every day over Christmas when we were opening our stuff, but we had the stuff to open, which probably helped.
Yeah.
But
And
also,
I
I have Anne, so I can just talk to somebody. It's not like I have to come up with things out of my own brain.
And it was a little different in that it was a live stream. We're not taking the camera around like Holly does, and baking stuff and piano playing and walks.
Oh yeah, good point. No, I don't think I could do that. So kudos. Sounds
My
fun.
husband asked me how I talk to myself when I do my episodes, and I was like, "You don't understand. I'm an only child. I've been talking to myself for years."
That's true.
That's funny. But I got distracted from. See, it was a long day today, friends. It was a long day.
You're allowed to have a brain break. It's okay.
And I think I'm gonna actually step away and go get some migraine pills. I got
Sorry to hear
overheated,
that.
and I think that I just didn't have enough water because I mowed the lawn and it was like almost 90, and then I had to go clean a house, and they didn't
You
have.
should put your water in a fun cup.
My water's in this giant sparkly.
Oh, okay.
Sparkly. I mean, and it's nice and cold. It's got a lot of ice in it. It's nice.
I love sparkles.
I know you do. Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Everybody loves sparkles.
Yeah, I got overheated, and it took me like hours to like not be, and now I'm like,
oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't do well in the hot. I think if I lived where Holly was, I would also despise July, but here it's not usually so bad. And usually it was like 91 yesterday in May in New York. This is not what we do. Okay, I'm just saying. So
you're in Colorado, aren't you, Holly?
Yeah.
But are you in the not mountainous part?
Well, yeah, I'm in the flat area east of the mountains. But yeah, it gets hot in the summer. I mean, we have really weird weather. So yesterday it was like 47 and it rained all day. But like a couple days before that, it was in the high 80s. So we just get it all.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I always think you're in Texas. I'm sorry.
No, I'm in Colorado. Yeah.
It's kind of like with where Anne is. You guys are kind of over there, and I live over here, and I don't know.
You live there. You don't live where I am.
You're far away from me. You're all in a different time zone. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Europe, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I thought it was funny that Saturday morning Pirate woke me up before 6 o'clock so I could watch your show. He's like, "Hey, they're on."
Well, Pirate likes us, and he's telling you that you should also like us, right? I was really surprised actually to see you that early, though, on a Saturday morning.
I adore you guys. However, it's
not at 6 o'clock
on Saturday morning.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I was trying to let my husband sleep in because Pirate always goes over and wakes him up. So I was trying to be a good wife for once.
Yeah. When I wake up really early, the cat likes to run around the house and scream. So I like to lock her like in a room with me so that she's not waking everybody else up. It doesn't always work though. She's kind of a butthead. It's her job.
Well, He is. I honestly think he's one of the most spoiled dogs we've ever had, and that's saying something. He very much likes his home because he was on the street for a while before he went to the
Poor dude.
rescue.
No,
Oh, sorry.
living rough.
Yeah, he had a rough time, and then the rescue we got him from was interesting. It was in the high desert. It was super hot and stuff out there, so he got with us, and he's got his own house, and the dog does not want to leave his house. He's like, no, I like it here. So
Why do we have to leave? It's quite nice here. Let's just stay.
mhm, mhm.
No
Air
reason.
conditioning. You have a pool, as you've mentioned.
He won't get in it. My granddog will.
My grand dog.
I have a granddog because my children are holding out on me.
Mhm.
I mean, I made a deal with them. I was just being funny. I mean, I attempt to try that every now and then. And I said, well, if the Angels go to the World Series, can I have a grandchild? And they agreed to it. And, it looks like the only way the Angels are going to the World Series is if they buy a ticket. So
So
Maybe you
I've
could get like a press
never.
photo of one of the members in the stands and be like, hey,
Yeah. It's bad. It's so bad. There's actually a protest Saturday in front of Angel Stadium because we dislike our owner so much.
wow.
That's something.
Yeah. Oh, we really want him to sell really bad. Well, they went from, when he bought them, they had just won the World Series. And now they're the worst team in MLB.
Clementine
Somebody
heard me
just
say that she was screaming. Sorry.
Here we go.
Somebody
I
just
have
made a message. Sorry.
Mhm.
Somebody
I have
just
a
left a
friend.
comment.
Oh, well, they're out.
I said
What's up?
3:45. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No,
it's
I
all
was just
good.
saying that I have a friend who lives in Pittsburgh, and I think the Pirates might be getting a little better, but they haven't been good for a long time. But she says that it's great. You can always get a ticket to the stadium if you want it. You just don't expect them to win, but that there's more money. So Pittsburgh is a lot of Polish population there. So pierogies are a huge thing in Pittsburgh. So for their little, is it still called halftime in baseball? I think it is. For their little halftime thing that they will have two people in pierogi suits race each other, and that more money is spent on the bet of which pierogi will win than on the game itself, because it's not good.
7th inning stretch.
7th inning stretch. There we go. I'm sorry for not knowing my sports games.
It's fine.
I just realized we were talking about baseball. I was like,
Yes. Apparently, we are gluttons for punishment out here because we watch it anyway. I mean, they actually won last night. Everybody was all excited.
Ooh. And think you would have missed it if you weren't watching.
No, we watched the replay today.
Oh, fair.
Because they start and it sometimes it ends after 10, and I'm a delicate flower. I have to go to bed. Because I am still working. So.
Right. Almost out. Oh, so okay. Back to Sparkle
Sparkle.
and Holly skein yarn. I committed amongst the small mishaps of this week, a horrible thing happened. I don't know if you can even tell because this is some lovely caramel sparkle yarn, but I don't know.
Got a little bit of yarn barf going on.
No, that's not the issue. The issue is is that I spilled my coffee all over
No.
the table, which books and yarn and everything, and there was various shrieking noises that happened. But part of it is that the coffee like soaked into the corner of this yarn, and I'm
Uh-oh.
just like, no. Or you can see a little bit at that angle, and I'm sitting there, and I go to rinse it off as quick as I can, and I'm getting a paper towel and I'm soaking it, but you can still tell, and this is terrible. I don't know that this is entirely dried. But I'm sitting there going like, okay, I was planning on doing a stripy project. Okay, there's like little brown stripes in there. It's probably okay.
Well, yeah, especially since it's a caramel yarn.
I know. I'm like sitting
It's
there
got
like,
caramel.
oh, I don't want to get out.
It'll be fine, Anne. It'll be
I know
fine.
there'll just be stripes in there. It's not a finished garment, and I mean, like I'm
Yeah.
sitting there going, like I could get out the whole nitty knotty
Uh-oh.
thing and re-put it into a skein, and then soak the whole thing, and then let that dry, and then re-skein it on the ball winder, and like all of these steps. I'm like, I do not want any of these steps. Actually, I'd like to avoid that at all costs. But anyways, so yeah,
Mm,
it was a sad day.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it happens. I'll try to hide it best I can.
TK's not here. We can talk about Star Trek.
Wow.
Whoa.
We're actually a high Star Trek audience right now.
Oh, we
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I watched so much Star Trek when I was pregnant with my oldest son that we joked that that's why he came out with a Vulcan ear. His ear was all pointy at the top.
That's cute.
Thank God it rounded off.
Can't remember whose stream I was on. I don't remember if it was an interview, but we were talking about like Star Trek Academy, and I was like, no. And like, you don't want to talk about it? It's like, no. Doesn't exist.
Some things I'm like, you know what? In the age of streaming, where so many of these things will not even touch a DVD, and there's going to be no rewatchability, and one day it will just be gone. It'll just float,
It'll be
and
gone.
all of the money and all of the time and all of the actors put into it, there will be no way to watch this, and we don't have to remember. We don't have to hold with that. We just let it go.
Mhm.
We can let it go. It's like, you know what?
Like
you did your
She-Hulk.
best. And now I'm going to take you out back and just end it. Like, let's go.
My son bought my husband the Star Trek 3-pack, of DVDs. And he put this thing on our computer called Plex. You guys ever heard of Plex?
That sounds familiar.
You can download your DVDs on your computer, and somehow, I don't know, but you can watch it from Plex. It's like your own, it's kind of like your own streaming service. So whatever you put in there, you're able to watch.
We'll have to check that out.
And so, when things are boring and we don't have anything else to watch, we watch Star Trek. As you do.
Star Trek is always a good watch.
Yes.
Holly, did you ever read those the Starfleet Academy books that you got, like the ones that they printed in the
No.
90s?
No, not yet, but I have been thinking about that because I really want to see what the writing is like.
They're probably better than the show.
Probably.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because the very first one is about Worf, which I think was an interesting choice. But I'm really interested to see, especially the ones about Data, because he was not young. You know what I mean? In the same way as the other characters. So anyway.
I remember that because there was at one point he was talking to Picard and he was like, Captain, if we're going in order of seniority, I am actually 97 years old. Therefore, I should be allowed to do this. And they're like, okay, go ahead and go.
Yes, I know. Yeah, so I will read them. I think I tried to make Mary read some of them and she was not into it, which was so sad.
Yeah, I think he's like 90 something with like 30 years of like Starfleet experience. I think that was it. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah.
That sounds right.
My son's last job was a place where most of the customers were older. And he goes, you'll be surprised, Mom and Dad, they're all your age. I was like, thanks. But they loved him because they go, oh yeah, well, you know Star Trek, but I'm sure you're too young to know about that. And he goes, no, I'm not. Because they
Well,
watched
good.
it when they were growing up.
Yeah, that's so true. Because I watched a lot of like 60s sitcoms and stuff when
Mhm.
I was a kid, and that was 20 years before I was born. So
Mhm.
I know everything about the 60s from that.
Nick at Night was the thing. Of course we
Yeah.
watched it.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're not old enough. It's like, but I was poor enough. So actually,
Exactly.
reruns were all I
Yeah.
got.
Well, because our kids had older parents. I mean, my husband was 40 when Scott was born. So, they had older parents, and
You
Mhm.
older
make that
parents
sound like
do
it's a
older
bad thing.
things.
My husband was 40 when our second kid was born.
Well, that was our first. He was 40 and I was 34. I didn't get married till I was 32.
Mm-hmm.
And
I had our first at 30 and the
yeah,
second at 32, and he said, I'm too old. We can't. I'm old. I'm tired.
yeah.
He was
Well,
like, that was
we had
fun.
to-
Now stop.
Yeah, especially because our first one never slept, and he's like, I can't do this again. He's like terrified. But sorry, I just butt in. I don't know what happened.
Well, we were talking about Star Trek while you were gone. I was like, quick, she's gone. Talk about Star Trek. Let's go.
Well, I went out I had to refill my water and get the headache stuff. And then my husband was like, oh, you're done. And then he starts talking to me. And I'm like, honey, I'm okay. Yep. Our lawnmower belt broke. And he was telling me a story about some stuff. And so now I know all the things that happened. But I'm glad you guys got to talk about your Star Trek.
Yes.
Is it-
Very important.
Well,
Are you
I mean,
into it, Holly?
Yeah.
Oh,
I am we're watching Voyager right now. So
mm-hmm. That's
that's
cool.
what we're doing.
About where are you?
Oh, I think we're in season 6. I think we're in season 6.
Oh wow, you're almost done.
Well, maybe, I don't know, or maybe it's 5. I don't know. It's like after 7 of 9 has come. So I don't remember, but you know that the 2-parter with the Nazis and the holodeck.
Yes,
We're right around there.
because Nazi episodes are the best episodes every single
Yes.
time, and you're like, why do they keep showing up in space? Like, doesn't matter.
I mean,
see,
I don't watch this, but Nazis in the holodeck sounds like a really strange thing to be going on. Just so you know.
Yes.
But
Yes, it is.
we're purists at our house. My husband only watched the original.
Oh,
fancy.
And believe me, the Star Trek, Star Wars war has raged. Because my kids like Star Wars and he likes Star Trek. And
These things happen.
Yeah, I don't think my kids, I mean, they're still young, right? I mean,
Mhm.
but I don't think they get Star Trek. They don't understand it at all.
Mhm. Well, I mean, the thing that is amazing to me about Star Trek is how many things they predicted. Like the flip phones,
Yeah, that's so
and
true.
just so many things. It's like, oh, they got that from Star Trek.
I think
Well-
it's also hilarious the things that they were not able to predict. Like, they didn't really understand about wireless and internet and things. Even with Voyager, they'll like walk around the ship with a little pad, instead of sending the information to them. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
I
It
always
just-
kind of thought they just wanted the information like localized just in case like the whole system went down. That was my thought. But,
Well, maybe, but they're awfully reliant on the computer.
I mean, I would be too. I mean, I look at my phone all the time. So
Yeah.
But I think sci-fi has always been amazing because what happens is we see stuff in sci-fi and we go like, man, that's so cool. I wish we had that. And people are like, we should make it. And then they just spend like all that time learning how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so like I pointed out the Malcolm Guite book. It's really good. Everyone should go read it. It's King Arthur in ballad form. But anyways, I've been watching a lot of his YouTube channel, and he's really big on Coleridge. And Malcolm Guite is poet, also an Anglican priest, also very knowledgeable with literature and stuff, like gives lectures, and he did something and he wrote a whole book on Coleridge. But Coleridge's thing about imagination being not just imagination being a part of understanding, and the idea of sort of anticipatory knowledge that like how a tree grows, it's not something yet, but it grows out into something. So the imagination comprehends what cool reason has not yet apprehended, I think is a Shakespeare line. Cool. But the idea of, yes, when people saw the flip phone on Star Trek, they're like, let's make that. I want that future. Let's go this way. Let's figure out how this technology works. I have seen what I want, the hypothetical. Let's make that go. But also the technology is going this way, so people are imagining what it might be, and sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I still want the flying cars that the Jetsons promised me, but
I'm afraid of flying cars. Like, I can't even trust people on the ground road, and you want them in the air? Like, what if they're crashing through my window? What am I gonna do? Like,
yeah, I mean, it will just be an opportunity for people to be more ridiculous than they currently are. So
the only way I'm gonna trust a flying vehicle is if it can only fly over roads. Like, the moment it gets to fly over houses, I'm like, nope, babe, get a bunker. We're gonna live underground. It's the only way now.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, hun, do you like this new concrete house we're going to live in? It's very stylish.
It's very stylish. It's crash proof. I'm pretty fond of it.
And he's like, dude, why does it look so Soviet bloc? And you're like, there's a reason.
Yeah, that wouldn't work out where we live. My husband was so funny when we were dating and he came to Louisiana to see me. He wouldn't park next to a brick wall of a building because he's so ingrained with earthquakes.
Oh.
Interesting.
So,
is he okay?
That's interesting.
Oh, you can hear my husband.
Yeah. Is he okay?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh my God. He makes a lot of noise. He's kind of like the cat. He makes a lot of noise.
Okay. He's just yelling to yell. Got it.
He hurt his back the other day, and so now he's over the top.
Making
And he left the
everyone
door
else's
open when he left the room, so that's also.
poor guy.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. My house is loud. There's a lot of stuff going on.
It's like you have a family or something. It's very strange.
Well, Holly has more than I do, and
I have locked myself in the closet.
Okay, well then I guess that makes sense.
Yes.
No,
The only one who makes noise around here is the dog.
There is a bathroom on this wall over here, and someone is taking a shower.
That's funny. No, we were moving dock sections the other day, and somebody like dropped it while he was holding it, and he like got wrenched, and so since then he's been like,
that's the
worst.
worst.
Yeah. But some guy, so we're doing this, right? And I mean, all the guys are older than me. They're probably 50s or 60s, right? So it's not an easy job, but we have 4 people on a dock section. Dock sections are like what, 8 feet long, 3 feet wide. Like, so they're wood and they're heavy, but they're not, with 4 people, it's not bad. And this one man kept complaining about it. And so you know what happened? I went up there and I grabbed his corner and I started moving dock sections. And all of a sudden he shut up and he started moving them. Apparently he couldn't be shown up by the check, but I was like, I was not going to sit there and listen to him complain. Like, I was like, dude, we're doing it whether or not you want to. So I guess let's just get it done. Like,
isn't that, I think that's a part of All Creatures Great and Small, where old Siegfried Farnan, I think they're like trying to help a cow or something, and he goes in to help, and the other guy doesn't really help but just makes grunting noises, and he looks at him like, how about next time I make the noises and you pull?
That's funny. Yeah, no, but this guy just kept going, hey, let's get the tractor. Why can't we hook this up to the tractor? Blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't an option. They were stacked like 10 high. We weren't getting a tractor to pull them off. It'd break them, right? Like, you can't do that. So we were moving them manually, and he just wouldn't stop talking. So finally I just started moving dock sections, and all of a sudden he was really, really much more helpful. So it was apparently he was a guy that was upset by being shown up by a girl in, like, you know, some other generations. So, but anyway, it has been a long couple of weeks here. I feel like I'm complaining. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Good.
that happens.
The end of school is a very busy time, DK. It's just,
Yes,
you know,
that's
and
true.
every year I'm surprised about it, but it's true.
Well, one of my kids asked me last night, so when are we going to be done with school? And I said, guess what? You guys totally sucked out on math, so we're going to do it all summer too. And they were like, no. And I'm like, hey, if you just do a lesson every day, it's not even going to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's always
yeah,
math with us too, DK.
I hate math, and they don't love math, and it's yeah. So that's our new summer plan. And if they keep goofing around and not wanting to do stuff, I guess that they'll just keep doing other subjects too. We'll see what gets done.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I told the kid, you'll be done when you get all your work done. So I guess stop asking me if we can take days off, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
do your kids do that too, Holly? Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to do it today.
Yeah, they're like, can we have an alternate school day, which means they read some. Yes, I'm like, no.
I was talking about it, I don't know, last week or on the Saturday show or something. One of my kids has to have their palate expanded because they don't have enough room in their mouth for their teeth. And so that's the first step for braces. So they have this metal thing in their mouth. And so, like, you know, after that was put in, I was like, hey, let's, you know, have a movie day. And we've done it before where we will watch like Cinderella, and then we will watch like a video about the real Cinderella story. And then we will, so I'm like, at least they're like learning about how like the Grimm fairy tales were, and then the like modern retellings and why they were changed. And at least it's like some sort of knowledge. It's not like we're just goofing around. I mean, we are just goofing around, but I try to save those for days like that, where like my kid just like,
they need a break.
you know, hungry, but don't want to eat because they got this metal bar thing in there. It's awful. I feel so bad,
That's so hard.
but it's getting better. It's been almost a week now, and they're like they were eating pretzels this afternoon. And I'm like, okay, good. So that means it's feeling better. So, you know, but yeah,
good.
0 out of 5 stars. I don't recommend it unless you really need it because it's not a fun time. But Anne had one. It was Saturday because we were talking about it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
She also does not recommend it.
No, dentistry is miserable generally. But yeah, I had a thing put in across my mouth, and it was not put in well. So I have a permanent cut on my tongue because it would like press up against. Yeah, not good.
I was
Yeah, they
talking to the
fix
kid
it
about it
eventually.
though, and they go, "I don't know how Anne's tongue got cut because it's all smooth edges." I said, "Well, you have to remember, Anne probably had it like 20 years ago, and it was okay, maybe not that long, like 15." I'm like, "But things have changed since then. You know, it might be made differently now or something." Because they're like, "Mine's all
Well,
smooth inside."
it was straight across, and there was this little wavy wire, but it was straight across, and they had to
Mhm.
put it up on the roof of my mouth and then down.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway,
horrible things. Anyway,
I'm reading
that's
the comments. There are a
oh
couple
yeah.
that we need to address.
oh,
Yelly Cat says dunk the rest of the yarn in coffee and call it a custom dye job.
Oh.
I mean, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And a lot of people are having lagging problems. I guess there's storms in their area.
Yeah, I can't help that,
And
unfortunately.
Petite Me wants to know if homeschool kids ever get snow days.
Mine do.
Yeah.
If the local school has a snow day, I let them go outside and play with the kids.
Yeah,
Generally.
me too.
But yeah, otherwise no.
Okay.
And if the other kids aren't around, even if they could play in the snow, like if for whatever reason they're not there, I still make them do school. But we ended up taking almost 3 weeks off in April because of how April break fell. In one county, we live near the county line, so in one county, spring break was 1 week, and then in the other county it was the week after. So they had friends in both counties and we're trying to do things with everybody, so we ended up like having all of this extra time off. So but it's cool because we can do what we want generally, so that's nice at least. But anyway, sorry. I don't think I ever asked you what you were making, Anne.
Me?
Yeah.
I am. Somebody's calling me. I'm just gonna let that go. My apologies. But here, there we go. I am making the wild spun wrap.
Oh.
But I'm doing. Hang on. I'm doing the point. Okay, so I have. Forgive my other notes, but this is the one where you have the triangle in the middle, and then you have the two triangles on the sides and the half triangle. So it's a big old rectangle. So I am doing the two triangles on the side, but I'm knitting them two at a time and splitting the yarn for each one. So my yarn fade is the same on both sides.
I like that
one.
That's very
looking
pretty.
very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Is
But yeah,
this Chicken Lady? This is the Chicken Lady Advent, right?
Yes, the Christmas.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
So yeah, so I'm doing that because I need to get that finished up so I can work on my big fox sweater.
I forgot about that thing.
There was something I wanted to tell you about that, Anne. The yarn that you're using for that, the yarn that came with it, I have used that yarn before. It pops out so bad. So make sure you have a nice long thread to weave in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, totally. Because so this is a Mary Maxim kit thing, and I knew what I was getting was bulky acrylic, because that's what they said, and I'm like, well, that's not as good, but it's a kit, and this thing's gonna be bulletproof. It's like 50 pounds of yarn, so a big old bulletproof sweater. I'm like, okay, well, we can do that. But yeah, it's the Hometown Lion brand bulky yarn, and it's a little bit shiny. Not sure that's gonna work.
Well, I think that's why it pops out, is because of the shiny.
It does. There's not a lot of grippiness to it.
Right.
Grippy.
Yeah, and I mean, Mary Maxim, what little yarn of theirs I've used that was their brand, and it was like vintage that I got in a box somewhere. It's very red heart acrylic, so it's that kind of scratchy, kind of grippiness. That's what kind of what I was anticipating, but it's not that. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. But I think, as we discussed earlier, Anne likes to knit things more than once. So I have a feeling if she likes it, but she doesn't like the yarn, it's not out of this realm that she'll just work on it.
Yeah.
In a new project. Like,
yeah.
So it'll be fine.
And I have to adjust because even though this is the Project Hail Mary version, as says on the pattern itself, it's not quite correct because the foxtails go all the way orange. And okay, so the original sweater for the movie, it was the wolf cardigan, but they turned it into foxes. So they did duplicate stitches over it and adjusted part of it. So the tail is actually that there's a white portion to the tail, and they outline that bit in black. So I'm going to have to go into the pattern and like remark where that's going to be. And I think that's the only one. But so I showed this to my mother, and she's like, "So are you knitting it for Max, my brother?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And she's like, "Because after he saw that movie, he went, Ryan Gosling, it's literally me." And I'm like, "What? No." That he's like all the other bros that, drive, and I'm just Ken and all of them. He's like true representation. So, but anyways, I'm like, no, unless he's paying for yarn. But apparently his little son, foxes are currently his favorite animal. So having a scaled down version of one of these would be cute as buttons.
So, Anne, this is what you do. You make your brother the acrylic one, and then you use acrylic for the nephew, and you make yourself a nice fancy wool one.
That's true.
Just saying.
I like how you think.
I can see her doing it, so why not, right? Like, go for it.
But as I said before, as much as I love Max, unless there is something like prohibitive about this sweater that it ends up like way too big for me or something, there's no way that I'm knitting the full size for him unless he pays for the yarn. So,
well,
not to be selfish about that, but a bit like,
yeah. It was, but Christmas is coming. Sorry. Just saying, yo.
Did we almost lose her there?
Oh, Christmas is coming.
It's not a lie, though. Get your Christmas stuff started now, guys. Do it.
I know, right? And I'm sure Anne already knows the answer to this, but Holly, have you released your Advent?
Yeah, it's Hobbits for the holidays. It's Lord of the Rings.
Okay, I couldn't remember seeing that, and maybe that's why, because I'm also not that interested in Lord of the Rings, so.
But you also have the smaller kit too.
Ooh, right. I want to do every year a mystery nativity box. So it's like nativity themed, either like the shepherds or the wise men or the angels or something nativity-ish. So, and it's not like a whole Advent. It's like a main skein and 3 minis and a bag and a special progress keeper. So it's kind of like half an Advent,
Okay. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Petite Me wants to know if there's a different bulky yarn that you would want to make that sweater out of.
I'd have to shop a little bit. She says Lopi. Lopi would probably be very good, but Lopi is I don't know, it's a little scratchy, and I know you have to just kind of like, if you hang out in your sweater for like over an hour, like you'll get used to it. Like it's okay, you got to tough it through. But and I should just tough it out, and but yeah, I'd because I don't buy a lot of bulky wool, I'd have to, walk around and,
I have another suggestion.
Yes.
You could make the bulky version for your brother and then get the good wool version, but have it be like worsted or below so that it'll be smaller for you.
Mhm.
I
If
think
you
she
can go
still
with,
wants him to
like,
pay for the yarn though.
yeah, yeah. She's
It's like, that's
interested in that
true.
for sure.
Yeah, opportunity to bully my brother is always.
Well,
Have
I
fun.
guess I could be tempted, could do it at some point out of the goodness from my heart, but
But it's your brother, so you don't have to. There's a rule.
Mhm.
last time actually when we were talking about the sweater, he's like, "Where's my scarf, Ann?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's been on back order for like a year at least. Haven't started it. Sorry."
Yeah.
well, I've been working on the Battenberg blanket for my daughter-in-law for like 3 years.
Ooh.
I started it. I still have just one square of that though. So I don't know if it's truly a Battenberg yet. It's
It said charge him the kit price. You get the
the pattern for free that way.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he wants one.
We'll see.
See, I'm just trying to get Ann like the higher quality sweater here. I'm trying to brainstorm.
Mhm.
You're like, you
Yeah.
don't want to wear that. See,
I'm just trying to make Ann money.
I do like my.
Upsell your brother. Be like, you can have this sweater and a scarf for the low price of whatever the kit is plus $50.
That's true.
I mean,
You can put that
Yeah.
money back to
More yarn.
buy
your yarn.
to
See?
buy the yarn for your sweater. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure he's that interested.
He might be. You never know. But here I am
Just
selling
afraid
your
of
stuff.
squeaking when I walk into rooms.
Yeah. We're
Like
ahead.
walking with corduroy pants, when you're going to start a fire. Kind of afraid my sweater will, squeak and
Dude, when I was a kid, my grandfather wouldn't let us wear corduroy around him because he couldn't stand the sound of it.
Mhm.
He would like, I don't remember what he would do because if we were at his house and that's what we were wearing, maybe somebody wore it there and then he laid down a rule. That's probably what happened. Because when I was a kid, it was still a thing. But yeah, Ann will be in her little squeaky sweater. It'll be nice. Be cozy.
Did you see the last comment?
I can't see my brother trying to look like Ryan Gosling. That would be a little uncomfortable.
Especially since Anne has just a slight, tiny little interest in Ryan Gosling.
Literally, who doesn't? Male or female?
Thank you.
I don't know
is
that I know who he
adorable.
is. Hi, sorry. Should I watch more TV?
Perhaps.
I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. You're doing it pretty well on your own.
Thanks, Carol.
Yeah.
Anne tells me about people, and I'll be like, I don't know who that is.
Danny's
If they're
like
not
that
on
with
the
me.
History Channel, I don't know.
Yeah, no, Danny's like that with me. She's like, you literally work in entertainment. How do you not know who any of these people are? It's like, because I don't talk to them. I don't. They don't exactly walk up and be like, Carol, I need you to do this. And I'll be like, let me get right on that for you. Like, I literally have no overlap on them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Going down the second part of my heart.
Yay! You're
Yay.
going right along.
I love this pattern. I mean, once it's it takes a little bit to get it to click in your brain, but once you do, it's really nice. I can highly recommend Anne's Cottage Hearts pattern.
Oh,
Aw.
it's been endorsed.
And Holly's like, it's okay.
It's a pattern. It's fine.
Yes.
I'm sure it's lovely.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I finished my one heart. That's what I was working
So
on.
cute.
And I started the next one. And I didn't do it upside down this time. Because, after doing this one, that with the bottom at the bottom at the top, I started doing that on this one when I first did it. And I was like, wait a minute, why is it going like this? So I fixed it.
Yours is very pretty too.
Thank you.
Just so you know, Anne, apparently Mary Maxim is known for being stingy with their yarn. So you might want to check out the reviews to make sure that they didn't short you or something.
Well, I'll look
Just
close.
so you know what's up. Yeah.
And then we'll rough them up if they did. We'll be like,
I know,
"Excuse me.
right?
Excuse me, you owe me
can't
another
sell it.
200 yards."
Yarn kit without selling the correct amount of yarn. That's just dumb.
Oh, what's with those?
Well, guys, I think I gotta go make dinner now.
You have to go.
Oh,
Yes, I have
You
to
have
go
to be a
work.
grown-up. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. It's nice. We haven't
Yeah.
seen you in quite a while. So
I
that was
know,
a nice
I
little
know.
treat.
Well, it was great. Thanks for asking me to be on.
Yeah.
And I will see you all later.
Later.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
and then there were 4. Just hanging out here on the bottom row by myself.
No,
There
you're
we
good.
Look, now we're together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long, when you buy a comic for yourself, how long does it take to get them? Sorry.
For me? Like from
No.
anywhere or?
For me, I ordered one.
Oh, well, so we're in the pre-order right now. And the pre-order
Okay.
ends on June 24th.
Okay.
So once I have the numbers to give to the printer, I send the numbers to them, and it takes them 2 to 3 weeks to print it and send it to me. And then after that, I
Awesome.
send it out. Yeah. So
Cool.
Okay.
we used to print everything ahead of time, but what happened is we over-ordered. And so ever since then, we just haven't done that. So we just do the pre-order and order closer to the end of the campaign. If you ordered a
Cool.
digital one, once we start fulfillment, that will be sent to you.
Okay. So I'm not that far behind then.
No. You still
Okay,
got time.
good. I was feeling bad because I know that you were doing like the little homeschool thing with it, right?
Yeah, I've got that in there. It's called Classroom Pack.
Yeah, and I was thinking, because I'm gonna make the kids do math all summer, but I was thinking, I was gonna try to do maybe a couple of like book studies with them, so that we're still like reading and doing things together, but it's not like a high pressure, like we have to do all of our stuff, and so I thought we'd get that for the summer, and I've got a couple other ones I was looking at. So
It should be easy. It's only 22 pages, or it's only 20 pages, so.
no, that'll be nice. But I like to do, now that the kids are like closer to middle school, one's like middle school, the other one's high elementary. We don't do as much of that stuff as we used to, I kind of miss it. So I think maybe we'll try to do some summer reading stuff together.
Yeah. Well, when you get it, and depending on if you like it or not, I would appreciate a review so that way I can slap it on the website.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll have my kids write the review.
Book was good. Thanks for writing. And I'll be like, that's perfect. Onto the website it goes. Let's go.
No. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Susan says that, Anne, you and your mom should go together on the sweater. Your mom could buy it and you could knit it. Or since your mom likes to knit sweaters, maybe she would just do it and you wouldn't have to be involved.
You could just take the pattern.
Well, I think I've already bought the kit. The kit is happening. And I don't think that I don't think Intarsia is my mom's deal.
Oh yeah, I forget. Most everybody doesn't like Intarsia.
that for
Do you do
me?
insertion, Mama Evan?
Yeah. I have where's
I've done it
my
on occasion.
let me go
All these lights
find
are
the
so.
sock that I have. Oh please.
Okay.
Mm.
So, has the baby been born yet, Carol? Oh, sorry.
What? What baby?
The baby for the blanket.
Oh,
Didn't you say that?
I have no idea. They have not said anything.
I just know that last time you said like you just kind of found out, and so you were just doing it.
They were. I found out when they were 20 weeks along. So
Oh, okay.
I
So you
have.
got time.
I have a little bit of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like baby born. I was like, what? Like, is there another one?
Where?
No, I was just
This
wondering
is-
if there was a baby to put in that blanket. Oh my gosh, look at that.
That's the extent of my intarsia.
Is that
Or
intarsia or
whatever.
is that color work?
I think it's just color work. So
Oh,
but
well, it looks nice.
then that's
What is that?
that's
gingerbread
a
man?
gingerbread man.
Gingerbread man.
That's
That's
cute.
a duplicate stitch that kind of went horribly wrong, but whatever. It'll be
It's on the bottom of
fine.
your sock. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah. People should not be looking at the bottom of my feet. Okay.
Well,
Okay,
and if
we know
they're
there's a
in a
gingerbread
position
man.
where they can, then they're probably
Mhm.
close enough to you that it doesn't matter. So
Mhm.
it's all
Yeah.
good.
Oh, my family does not look very closely at my knitting. They're like, yeah, mom, good. Mm-hmm.
You're doing that thing again. Happy for you.
Yeah.
Every time I teach a class, the kids get all like Twitter pated about like, oh, I made a mistake or whatever. And I'm like, dude, if anybody notices that mistake, they obviously like have too much time on their hands. They need a friend.
Right.
Go be their friend.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
they all think I'm nuts. And I'm
That's-
like, no, seriously.
That's always been my attitude of you don't need to get that close to my feet.
Yeah, good point. Everybody's so diligently working.
Yeah. Kendra
I
says
gave up
it's
on trying to sew.
Must finish
Mine's-
the blanket. Must do it.
Mine is guilt because I should have had this finished for Anne a long time ago.
That's
Oh
okay.
gosh. You tested a lot of it though.
Yeah.
Like
because
you-
I
you
should have had it
keep
finished
up.
for Annie a long time ago. You know what? She's a pushover. Like you can do anything you like.
What?
She's talking about herself.
You're a pushover?
Yeah.
Well, I've been apologizing profusely the whole time I've been test knitting this.
Hey, you test knit it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, testing a blanket is not exactly the easiest endeavor
No.
either.
Yeah.
I guess unless it's you, because you do a lot of blankets, but I think for
I
most
know.
people, they're not.
You know, and who of the four of us needs blankets the least?
I mean, Carol lives. Does it get cold there, Carol?
Oh yeah, it snows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess you win.
I can see snow from the mountains.
Yeah.
I live close enough to the mountains I can visit them. But
you don't visit them and bring a blanket.
no. Well, I mean, I do when we go camping because I like to camp more in the winter time. That whole sweating outside, no. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I'd rather be cool. So we do have one campground that we've gone to that it snowed while we were there.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Are you in a tent or are you in some sort of?
I'm 66 years old. I am not in a tent.
She's in a
Just asking.
cabin.
I'm in a trailer.
Okay.
We have a trailer.
Because I don't care for camping, but when we go, we get like the little like utility cabins that have like beds and heat, and then we grill our food and whatever. But I don't want to be in a tent. I've never been interested in being in a tent. But
When we,
I was-
yeah. Go ahead.
I was raised by people who said that they why are we paying a mortgage if we're going to go sleep outside every weekend? Like,
Yeah.
so that's kind of my viewpoint on the camping.
When we first got married, we had a tent and we went camping in a tent. And we took our first baby camping in a tent. He was 3 months old.
Oh, wow.
And we had so many layers on him that he was just like a star.
He's the kid in
Yeah,
Christmas Story.
But the great thing about taking them to the mountains at that age is they sleep.
Mhm.
You just take them to the mountains and they're knocked out. But then we still had the tent, and we had our second child. And I was 35 when he was born. So I was like, I'm close to 40. I don't want to sleep on the ground anymore.
Mhm.
So we bought a pop-up trailer. It was like, still tent edges. It counts, right? And then we bought a bigger trailer, but it still had the tent edges. And then finally, when it was just me and my husband, we were like, we don't want to deal with tent edges anymore. We just want a camper. So
Yep.
we have a little teeny tiny camper for 2 people.
That's cute.
Yeah.
My husband and I were not actually planning on having kids, and for a while before they came along, we talked about traveling the country in a very small camper thing, and or a tiny house, or we talked about it fairly seriously, and then then we found out about the babies, and we were like, well, I guess that's not going to work. So,
Well,
maybe someday.
believe me, with the second camper that still had the tent edges, we had a bathroom in it. Oh, game changer.
Yeah.
Game changer. But it's still, with being tent edges, it would get so cold at night.
I bet.
And so now we have a closed.
Or if it rained,
tent.
wouldn't it be like damp and stuff? And
Well, you have to remember, I live in Southern California. It don't rain a lot.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, but still,
the song "It Never Rains in Southern California." That's not a lie.
Well, I don't know what's going on with our weather. So the reason when I left a little bit ago and my husband was telling me all the stories is because we have part of our property that he was able to mow once at like the beginning of April, and he hasn't been able to mow it since then because it's been raining so hard that the ground has been too wet to even walk on. And so he was telling me some story about the belt breaking and stuff getting clogged, and it was a whole thing. But so I've just been living in this like super wet, cold rain, and so I'm just assuming everybody has that, like it's been going on.
My husband just sent me a picture from our backyard of the fire.
Oh no! Right? Is it like close? Like how far away is that?
There's the smoke.
Wow.
That's upsetting.
Maybe 20, 25 miles, something like that. If that far. It might be close. They are evacuating some areas. So fun. It's always something out here.
Wow. Yeah. See, as much as I don't like our politics here, I really like New York's weather and stuff. We have all the seasons. We don't get, I mean, once in a while we'll get like a teeny tiny earthquake that barely registers on anything, or we'll get a tornado once. We don't deal with a lot of the stuff that people deal with. Yeah. And I'm happy about it.
Our big 3 are earthquakes, fires, mudslides.
Yeah, no, we don't have any of that.
Yeah. So.
And we've talked about moving other places, and then we're like, yeah, but the weather and the landscape and
If I moved anywhere, it would be Utah. I love Utah. It's
oh
no! Sorry, you lost me.
No, we got you. You're here.
Is that the Sandy fire?
Let me see what the name of it is. They named them. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, I mean that's something.
I think the Sandy fire is in Simi Valley, maybe. I know there's one in Simi Valley that's burning houses right now.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
Ours is in the riverbed.
okay. I know that there's some fires over in Nebraska too. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
large difference
Just
between,
Really?
but yeah.
yeah, just
Uh,
fires everywhere.
I haven't been
Let's see.
watching a lot of news, so I guess I don't know a lot of the stuff.
Well, we have so many fires out here that we have an app on our phone that tells us what fires we have.
That's upsetting.
It's like a weather
Yeah.
report, but fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan.
I
That's also 0
am.
stars.
No, I am. The one that I'm seeing right now is the Bane fire.
Bean.
Oh, great.
So, but they have certain areas, like they put you in certain areas, they give you a number. And that's when it's like, okay, you have to evacuate. You go now. So,
Oh, really? Like
mhm,
if your number's called, like a bad lotto?
mhm, mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Throw
See,
the yarn in the car and run.
I know, right?
oh Lord, my car couldn't hold all my yarn. But see how they have those areas numbered,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so they will tell them this is what's going on in your area. So I think the ones in red they have to go, and the ones that are in yellow like need to start preparing.
Ugh.
But we've lived in this house over 20 years and we've never had to evacuate. So knock wood.
I knock on wood some for you. Knock on
Thank
some
you.
for you too. There you
Thank
go.
you. Yeah.
I'm not superstitious, but also, you can't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, right? Yeah. Yes. But yeah. So, but I mean, we did have a fire maybe a year or so ago, or maybe more than that. That wasn't far from me. It was like 2 or 3 miles away, and there were houses lost, and so. But
Man, I
yeah.
never have the
Mhm.
fires always been this big of a thing out there? Because I only remember hearing about them
Oh
in
yeah.
the
Well, I mean,
last
they have. Yeah, they
10
have the
years or something.
wildfires.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Not that I'm going to bash on the Democratic Party,
Okay.
But
You
but
may feel free to if you
but
choose.
the ones that are in charge, the LA mayor that's in charge, they did not give the fire department enough of a budget, and that's why all those houses burned down last
Mhm.
year, because the firemen went out there to put out the fires and there was no water in the hi baby,
In the
pirates here.
hydrants.
Yeah, there was no water in the hydrants because they had decided to drain the reservoirs. Not real smart. And when I moved out here, and I remember it too, where it says um that they used to have fire roads where you could see they would like plow this area so that it would be a natural fire break.
right.
Mhm.
Well, they've let all that go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, and the lack of maintenance in the forests, and that
mhm,
hearing about
mhm,
the ones in Nebraska, that I know some people who live near there, and 5 or so years ago they had some real bad fires go through that area, and now they have fires again. And has any of the dead trees from the last fire been cleaned up?
nope.
No.
No.
So that is beautiful fresh kindling for the next fire. And stuff like clearing dead branches and leaves and other forest
Mhm,
maintenance things is
mhm.
totally gone by the wayside, which makes all of this so much easier to do,
Yeah.
or so much easier to start fire, I guess I should say.
You know, I don't know if the rest of the United States realizes, but the people that lost their homes last year close to LA, a lot of those have not been rebuilt yet.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much other people are following it, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff that Spencer Pratt's been talking about, and he is just going at him, talking
and
about those like Airstream trailers that they're making people live in. He's like, yeah, this is cozy for a family of 4. Like, and today I saw not
a lot
anything
of
to do with
people
fires.
really like him. So,
Well, that's why they got that other chicken there running too, so that hopefully he won't get through.
we'll
But,
see. Well,
apparently on Skid Row, people keep dogs so that they can test their drugs on them before they take them themselves.
Wow.
Is this something anybody else has heard of? I just saw it today.
I have
Spencer
not
Pratt
heard
had
of
put
that.
it out. It was
First time hearing it makes me upset.
Yeah.
No, they had a whole bunch of them. It was horrifying, and I'm not even a dog person, but you don't do that to little babies. They're just little babies.
No. Well, I mean, and your dog depends on you for everything. You know, the thought of thinking of doing that to my pirate man, no way.
No
and
way.
I'd beat up anybody who tried.
Also,
What?
Sorry, just okay. Horrible thing for the dog, but also, can you imagine a dog with drug withdrawals? Like, that'd be.
Well, I mean, how messed up are you in the brain that you're like, these drugs could kill me if they're laced with like fentanyl or whatever. So I'm gonna give it to this dog first to see if it kills him.
Yeah, so you're animal testing with an animal that you keep with you. Yeah.
Whose brain even goes there? Like, I wouldn't. My brain would never think that. I don't know, man.
No. Unfortunately, we do have quite a bit of unhoused population out here because the weather is so good. That they can be out in it and not freeze to death.
Right.
So,
I mean, we have. Geez, I mean, this winter was so harsh here. I don't even know what happened in the city. Because it was freezing for a long time. But, man.
Well, I put it down to, I think Mother Nature's off her meds. Because she's crazy this year. I mean, tomorrow's supposed to be 90. Then later on, we're going down to the 70s. And make up your mind.
We were 91 yesterday. We were 88 today. It is going to be 66 and raining tomorrow. Lows in the 40s. Like,
well,
what are we smoking?
Normally, if you guys are freezing, we're burning up. And if you're burning up, we're freezing. So,
yep. That's what my husband says. And then he also says that they're controlling the weather. So I don't know. Just.
At one time I would have laughed at him saying that, but anymore, who knows?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's like, it's weird that we're getting all this rain and all of these other people are having droughts and it's just not normal. Like, I know.
But it is, though.
I know. He tends to be a slight conspiracy theorist, and I'm okay with it. But
we are getting the 2-hour mark.
Oh, yeah.
I think conspiracy theorists keep them as honest as they are. Because, if everybody's just walking around believing everything, who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that COVID was terrible and horrible, but I also think that at least people realized that, I don't know, they've been messing with us for a long time. I don't know. But anyway.
Yep. Well, it's been lovely, lady.
It's been lovely, and now that we've had our conspiracy theory talks, and
there you go.
Strike.
We gotta have a little bit every time.
Yeah, right, Carol?
I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've been doing so much press.
So much to do.
Is it past your bedtime?
Not yet. I have an hour. But yeah, I'm fine otherwise.
Yeah, cool. Well, I suppose we should wrap up. So, Miss Joan, where can our friends find you?
You can find me on Mama Nevin Knits on YouTube, and I am Mama Nevin on Instagram and Telegram.
Lovely.
Yay.
And how about you, Carol?
I am Carol. You can find me in all places that say Carol Brown, but except the town in the UK. I won't be there. And then if you're bored and want to watch me plan, I do streams on that on my channel, and I also have an Instagram where I post pictures of things I either have on pre-order or for sale. So if that interests you, that's there. I also own 3 very large dogs that just walk in whenever they want. I know you're. Oh,
Puppies.
why are you wet? Did you go outside?
And their little tails are going. They're just babies.
They're babies, yeah. But that's me, and apparently somebody went out into the storm. You're very proud of yourself, aren't you?
Why
Well,
wouldn't they
yeah,
be?
Mom.
I went outside, Mama. I went outside. It was wet. My paws got wet. Now I smell like wet dog fur.
Ooh,
Don't you-
yay.
Don't you love that, Mama? I smell like wet dog fur.
Everybody's favorite. But
So cute.
cool. So Ann and I are politically incorrect knitters, and you can find us here Saturday
That's
morning and every other Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
It'll be exciting. Got knit alongs and stuff. Prizes.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. It's gonna be awesome.
Awesome stuff. It's like the All American Knitting Extravaganza coming up.
Exactly. So
And Holly, who has left already, Holly
Oh,
at
yeah.
Mystery Mouse Yarns on YouTube and on Etsy is where her shop is.
yes.
I
think we had
also
her.
visit Knit Night on Monday nights,
Yep.
through.
Very
but
good.
not every Monday night because sometimes I flake.
Yeah, we all got, things to do. It's all right. And Anne was on Knitters React last week. So if you haven't checked that out, you should go look at that also. It's fun
fun.
stuff. So lots of fun things happening, and
Lots of
all.
knit alongs.
lots of knit alongs this
Lots of
summer. Make sure
knit-alongs.
you figure out what they are and double dip in as many as you can, because
Yes.
who doesn't want to win
yes.
some prizes? I want to win some prizes. So
I try to talk about them on my episodes. So if you would like to just watch just for that, I try to remember all of them. If somebody has one that they want me to mention, please let me know.
okay, awesome. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for coming, and we will see you on Saturday. All right.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, say